Hey everyone, Merric here, and welcome back to another At a Glance. On our plate today is a game made by Big Green Pillow that was conceived during a Ludum Dare, number 28 I believe? And the original conception, which I believe is a single player game, can be played on Congregate. I'll post the link in the description below, and I seriously recommend at least checking that out, because it's definitely a fun little game. So, before we get too much further, a quick point of disclosure. The publisher of the game, Curve Digital, did send me a code so I could review the game. I did not buy this game, it was given to me free. So, just want to put that out there. Alright, so this game is called Porcunipine. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'll put it in a little subtext on the screen in post. And the point of this game is to shoot your friends with your butt quill. That's right, you have a butt quill that you fire. You only have one, and you have to pick it up after each shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and quote what the devs say about this. The concept is simple. You are a majestic and terribly violent porcunipine. You have one quill which you could shoot at your opponents. Once you shoot, you have to go pick the quill up before you can shoot again. So like I said, shoot them with your butt quill. You know, that's what I do. Walk around, shoot them with a butt quill. Anyways, the quill fires from your butt with such a force that it'll bounce off walls, rocks, and even some of the enemies. Especially that little raccoon beaver combo looking dude. I don't really think he's a raccoon. Anyways, you have to be careful with how you fire your butt quill, because your butt quill can rocket off with such force that it'll bounce back and kill you. And that, well, that'll make your own butt sad. Alright, I promise. No more butt references. Really, no more. But this game is a lot of fun. Seriously, that's the last one. Promise. The primary focus of this game is actually on multiplayer. It comes with an arena mode, which you can play by yourself, in which you work through waves and waves of creatures on several different maps. Some of these maps even have environmental hazards, such as rocks that fall from the ceiling, ice in various places on the boards, or walls that shift around. I played mostly the arena mode. I didn't want to pick up a public group and then just get stomped for the video on this. I lost quite a bit anyways, because this game is surprisingly challenging. One of the things that I did find was, in the arena mode, you kinda ran into an issue with cycling maps very quickly. So I imagine the developers will be adding more and more maps in the future. I wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of integration within Steam Workshop so that players can make their own crazy maps, which is something I would like to see. I think this game definitely could do with more tools to allow other people to create their own maps. However, at this time, I just don't think that the tool's there, and the devs, as far as I know, haven't announced any kind of plans to add that, which I think it's sorely lacking. Currently, there are two different game modes. I've mentioned before the arena mode. There's also the last standing mode. The last man standing mode is basically what it sounds like. You kill everybody until you're the last one around, and then you win. Rounds can be customized so that you can make the matches a little more interesting, and they even include a variable number of asshole robots to make your party complete, because no party is complete without the requisite number of assholes. In all seriousness, I'm glad that they added bots so that when you are playing with a limited number of friends, you don't have to have that kind of hole there where you've got a 4-player game that really only has 2 people, and you can definitely feel that it's just not as fun without that. And you can tell that this game really needs to have a rounded out party. So bots are something this game very much needed, and the devs seem to have delivered on that. All in all, I had a lot of fun playing this game, and it's definitely a fun party game. I can see myself picking this up with a lot of my friends, and even settling some disputes between a few of them. But at $10 a pop, I honestly would pick this one up on a sale. Unless you plan on having a lot of competitions with the game, there really isn't a lot of replayability. Once you get through those few levels and you played all the maps, really you're relying on your ability to make fun with your friends. And if that's not there for you, or if you have a different game you play with them, I don't see that you're going to spend a whole lot of time in this game, and at $10 a pop,
that's a bit of an ask. So I would pick it up on sale if I were you. So yeah, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of Porcunipine. Like I said, definitely recommend the game once it goes a little bit below the $10 pop. And check it out. I hope you enjoyed this episode of At a Glance. If you did, click that like button. If you have a game you want me to take a look at, throw that in the comments section below, and I'll definitely put it on the list to look at. And if you guys haven't subscribed and you want to see more content from me, click that subscribe button and YouTube will hook you up. And all that being said, I'll see you guys next time.